crafters, it's Chloe from Chloe's Creative Cards, and I am really excited today because we have got the brand new Happy Hobbies collection to unbox together. So this fabulous collection is something a little bit different from us. We've got some brand new products in there that are going to be great for creating some mail cards, and yeah, lots of brand new goodies. Now, as always, all of the products are available to shop individually on our website, which is www.chloescreativecards.co.uk, or you can shop the full collection and go for the I Need It All collection, which comes boxed in this fabulous pink box, which is also available on the website. So I've listed all of the product details in the little description below, so please do have a little look in there, and of course the links to the products on the website are all in there too. So I thought we would unbox this collection together and we can dive in and have a little look, because we have got some fantastic new goodies that hopefully are going to kind of respond to what you guys have been asking for a little while. So we'll have a little look at this lovely pink box. I'm going to pop the overhead camera in so that you can see what we have got in here. So when we open this box up, look, we have got so many goodies in here. It is going to get you started crafting straight away. What we always like to do at Chloe's Creative Cards as well is we like to give you some inspiration to get going straight away with your projects. So on the front of all of the packaging, there is a photo of a finished sample card that has been made using this collection. So you're going to have ideas and inspiration straight away. So I'm going to start at this side here and then we'll work our way over. So first up, we've got the Star Circle stamp, which is a lovely size. It is 130 millimeters square. So this is the Star Circle. This is going to look amazing embossed onto your projects. Again though, not just for with this collection. I can see this being used for Christmas, for celebrations and things like that too. I think it's going to be a really good kind of core stamp within your collection. So you've got that lovely Star Circle where you've got those beautiful stars. You've got some kind of outline ones as well, so you can glitter those if you want to. And you've also got a sentiment which says, hope you have the best birthday, which I think is lovely. It's a little bit different for a sentiment, but I think it fits with this collection really nicely. So you can see the size of the stamp that we've got there. It's a real nice large image. So if you want to create a focal feature on your projects, this is going to be absolutely perfect. So that one is your Star Circle. Next up, we've got one that I think is going to be really popular. This is the Rockstar guitar. So we've got the lovely guitar, we've got the dies that coordinate. So you've got one that's going to cut the guitar out and one that's going to cut the lightning bolt out. You've got some lovely little stars for embellishing the background as well. So they're going to be super useful for building up your backgrounds, adding that extra little bit of detailing onto there too. We've then got some sentiments which say happy birthday, Rockstar, and you rock, which are going to be perfect for building up some sentiments for this particular one. And then if we open this out, you can see the stamp set size is DL. So what we have done with all of these kind of products within this range is we have made the stamp sizes really nice and large, because you want this to fill your project. You're probably not going to be putting many embellishments onto the card, so you really want to make something that's going to be a bit of a showstopper and you're not going to have to work too hard to fill the blank space. So we've got the lovely large guitar, we've got the sentiments on there as well, and then if we have a little look at the die set, you can see we've got the die for the guitar and we've got the die for the little lightning bolt as well. As always as well, all of the measurements for the stamps will be on the website, so have a little look on there. Let me just slide this one back into the packaging and then we'll have a look at the next one. So next up, we've got the golf stamp and die set, and this is definitely one that I could use to send some people some cards. Golf is such a popular hobby. So we've got the lovely golfer stamp, which is a nice solid silhouette. We've then got the golf ball. We've got a tiny golf ball, so it could look like he's hitting that one. We've got the little flag. We've got some grass. We've got two sentiments as well. One says, have a terrific birthday, which I think is great. And we've got hole in one as well. So you can see how we can build this project up. It's going to look really nice with the pattern papers that we've got in this collection as well. You can be using the grass stamp to create your little grass for him to be stood in. And you can really see how you can build this one up. So if we flip this round, I'll open this out. This particular stamp set is A6 in size. So this one is your stamp set here. So we've got the golfer, we've got that golf ball, we've got the have a terrific day. We've got lots of little elements. So you're going to be able to build up a full project with this. If we turn that round, you've then got the dies that are going to coordinate to cut those elements out. So that's going to make crafting really easy for you. And then this little die here, the golf ball actually debosses that detail into your card. So if you just wanted to use the die on its own and not the stamp, that is going to look fabulous, as it's going to give you that deboss detail on your project. So this one is the golf stamp and die set, and I'll just pop that back into the little envelope. And then we'll move on to the next one. So this one, again, I think is really versatile. You are definitely going to be able to use this one a lot. So you can really personalise this to the person that you're sending it to as well. So this one is the wine bottle and glass. So you've got that lovely large wine bottle image. You've got aged to perfection, fine vintage on there. We've got the little stamp as well that you can stamp on the top of the bottle that says premium. We've also got a little collection of grapes. We've got some swirls. We've got kind of this little stamp here, which you could be using as like a little seal. You could maybe do it as, do like triple embossing and then stamp into it. That would look fabulous. And then you've got the wine glass as well, and you've got the little swirls too. You've also got a little tag that some of these smaller sentiments fit onto, so you can then hang that off the wine glass if you want to, or off the wine bottle. But you can see how this all coordinates perfectly together. Now again, this is a really nice large stamp set size and a large die too. So your stamp set size is DL, so we've got that lovely large bottle, we've got the wine glass, and then we've got our sentiments as well. So we've got cheers, let's celebrate, just for you, and time to wind down, which I think is great. This would be good for retirement cards as well, actually. We've then got the dies that coordinate, so you've got a die to cut the bottle out, the glass, and the little tag as well. So that one is your wine bottle and wine glass stamp and die set. Again, you can personalise this with the colour of the wine. So if you know someone drinks red, white or rosé, you can really personalise this and colour it in to something that you know that the person would like. Next up, we have got a fabulous, I think this one's going to be really popular. This one is the sports shirt. So we actually did this originally as a football shirt, but then we were kind of like, oh, well, you could make that into a rugby shirt. You could do lots of different things with this one. So within here, you've got your shirt die, you've got the little collar, and you've got the arms as well. You've also got the stripe stamp, because if, like me, as a Newcastle fan, I had to have some black and white stripes to personalise that shirt. If the football team that you follow maybe has a striped shirt, this would be perfect for using with those. We've then got the little stripes that you can add onto the arms as well. We've got the numbers from 0 to 9, so you've got your full set of numbers there, and you've got a full alphabet as well. So you can really personalise this one to the person that you're giving it to. You could maybe add their name onto it, you could add their favourite footballer's name onto it, or you could add their age or the number of their favourite footballer as well. So there's lots and lots that you'd be able to do with this one. And we've left the collar off because you can either have it as the back of the shirt, or you could put the collar on and have it as the front. You could also be using this as like a little rugby shirt as well, which we've shown on the back, or maybe it's even an American football shirt too. So if we open this out, you can see we have got the lovely set of dies, and actually I've just had a thought. If people aren't into sport at all, you could even use this and die cut it out of some like really bright floral papers and do it as like a Hawaiian shirt. That would be really cool too, like for something a little bit different. So that's your sports shirt die. And then you've got your stamp set again, which coordinates. So you've got your little stripes that you can be stamping onto there. You've got your numbers and your alphabet as well. So that one is the sports shirt stamp and die set. So I'll pop that back into the little envelope like so. And then next up, because of course we've got a sports shirt, you're also going to need some balls to go with that as well. So we have got the football, the rugby ball, and then we've got two little sentiments. One says goal and one says you're a winner. And then you've got the coordinating dies that are going to mean that you're able to die cut out the football shirt, not the football shirt, the football and the rugby ball. So you can see how this is going to work perfectly. So you've got your little A7 stamp set, and then you've got your two dies as well in this one. So that one is your balls, stamp and die set. Next up, I think this next one's going to be really popular. So this one is the darts board, but isn't darts so popular at the moment? I have to say, everyone is into the darts. And I know I've been out on a night and done like the social darts before, so that's definitely becoming a big thing now too. So this one is the dart board. So again, you've got a really nice large image in here. It's 12.5 centimetres square. So that's going to fill the front of like a 6x6 card, or with a bit of matting and layering, you can take it up to 7x7 or 8x8. You've then got your die that's going to cut that darts board out, and then you've got a little die set that's going to enable you to make the little 3D darts for your project. So that's really cool, and you'll see that when I show you some of the finished samples. We've then got a little 180, we've got happy birthday, we've got bullseye and champ as the sentiments on there, and they are great as well for just creating like little backgrounds on your projects too. So this one is your dartboard stamp, which has stuck to my die set there. There we go, so you can see how lovely that is. It's a real nice large image. And then of course you have got your circle die to cut out the darts board, and you've got the little darts die as well. And what's nice about this is the darts die is all in one die, so you've not got lots of little pieces that you're going to lose. So that one is the dartboard stamp and die set. And then next up, we have got the 6x6 star squares. So what we thought is you might want something new to mat and layer with this collection. So we've done a slightly smaller set with this one. So this has got 5 metal dies in here. And if I open this out, this is going to die cut out some like little frames with stars around the edge. So these are going to be fantastic for using as your mats and layers on your projects, and just adding that extra little bit of detail as well. It's going to look great behind that guitar, and you can kind of offset the squares as well. There's lots that you can be doing with this set. So this one is your 6x6 star square die set, and this one is 5.7 inches square for the largest one. So it's going to fit on some of your 6x6 projects, or of course you can mat and layer it up to some of your larger projects as well. Next up, we have got a lovely brand new Happy Hobbies 8x8 printed paper pad. So these are double-sided papers that we've got in here. You have got 48 sheets, 16 designs, 3 sheets of each. And what we've done is kind of stuck with kind of blues, turquoises, browns and greens with this one. So we've kept it quite neutral, but the colours go really well with the collection. So if we open this out, I'm going to show you the first one. You've got some lovely kind of plaids in here. You've got some wooden textures. You've got some kind of prints. You've got stripes. You've got stars and chevrons. We've got some kind of modern graffiti style ones. You can see how lovely they are. We've got the music background as well. We've got some plaids. We've got some really lovely patterns in here. This is nice with the golf balls and then the grass. That is actually grass. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. But that's got a lovely grass texture, and then you've got some of the kind of neutrals as well and some woody backgrounds. So that is your 8x8 Happy Hobbies printed paper pad. So that is going to be fantastic for kind of using with the full collection. Again, some of the plaid and tartans that are in here would work brilliantly with the little football shirt die to die cut those out as well. And then finally, these ones aren't in packaging because I am literally filming this just before we've got the full stock in the warehouse. So I haven't got packaged ones of these, but we've got 2 brand new 8x8 embossing folders as well. So we've got the lovely wood grain background, which you'll see on some of the finished samples. And we've also got a musical note background as well. So you can see how you've got those musical notes on there and the music. And then this one is your wood background. So you can see how fab that then looks. So that is your Happy Hobbies. That is the full collection. So within the I Need It All collection, you are going to receive the music background embossing folder, the wood embossing folder, the Happy Hobbies printed paper pad, the 6x6 star squares, the dartboard stamp and die, the balls stamp and die, and the sports shirt stamp and die. You are also going to get the wine bottle and wine glass, the golf, the Rockstar guitar and the star circle, and that is your I Need It All collection. Now of course you can shop all of the items individually as well if you would like to, and they are all available on our website, which is www.chloescreativecards.co.uk. But I just know that you are going to want to see what you can be creating with these products. So I'm going to pop the other camera in, I'm going to shut this box. There we go, and I'm going to bring the first card in so that we can have a little look at this one. So this first one is one of Christine's. So this is using that Rockstar guitar, and she's used that in the middle along with the music embossing folder. We've then got another guitar one here from Becca, and this is using again that music background, using those guitars across the middle and using that some of that lovely printed paper. We've then got this one here using the little rugby ball in the background along with the sports shirt. We've got a lovely easel card coming up next. So you can see this one here, using those balls and using the sports shirt as well together. You can see how well that all mixes and matches. Of course, if you would like to go for the golf set as well, we've got this one here which shows the golfer in action, so you can really build up that grass at the bottom to create that lovely pattern, and then you've got that silhouette of the golfer there as well. This one is a one of Glynis's, and this works really well. So she's done this as a decagon, and you can see how fabulous that looks. We've then got one of Rebecca's using the wine bottle and wine glass. You can see how lovely that one is. Really pretty colouring in the red wine. Glynis has taken this up and made it a little bit larger as well. So she's done a much larger project, but again, using that bottle and the glass, and you can be adding some glossy accents onto here as well. You can see how well that works. Of course, the sports shirt is fabulous for using for all of your projects. This one is, let me see if I can shake them about. This one's a little shaker card with the footballs, and you've got the little sports shirt to the side there. We've then got this one using the shirt, creating more of a classic card, using the little footballs in the background. We've got this one that uses that star circle in the middle, but then we've used the sports shirt and the rugby ball as well. You can see how well that one works. We've then got this one, which is one of Christine's. So she's created a lovely gatefold using some of those beautiful papers, and she's used that star circle in the middle to create this lovely gatefold card. You can see how beautiful that one looks. And then next up, we've got this one, which is the darts board one. You can see how fab that looks, lots of impact with that one. And then next up, I've got this real showstopper from Rebecca using the little, she's used the wood grain background on the panels here, created the little 3D darts. How good do they look? And then when we open it up, you have got the full dartboard in the middle there. Doesn't that just look incredible? So that is using the dartboard stamp and die set there on that one. And you can see how fab that is. Now, as always, we have got loads of finished card samples that are all kind of set up in the background just behind me that you can see there. So this is the brand new Happy Hobbies collection. And of course, all of the products are available on our website, which is www.chloescreativecards.co.uk. Now, if you follow our YouTube channel, you will see we have got loads of tutorials already filmed with this collection. So when you get it home, you are going to get crafting straight away. We've got lots of projects on the blog as well, and we are posting lots of the finished card samples onto Facebook, Instagram, and social media channels too. So please do give us a like or a follow. I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye.